spending 24 hours straight in Roblox Dead Rails would be insanely boring. So I asked Blorpy, the best Dead Rails challenge YouTuber, to help me make a bingo board of insanely difficult tasks. Now, he thinks I can only get 2 bingos in 24 hours. My goal is to fill out the entire board. Uh-oh. I'm starting my 24-hour timer. My friend Macho and I go for the free space, which is just getting a win. Surely this will be easy. I can't heal. Why can't I heal? Oh no, dude. Well, there's 40 minutes wasted. One game of Dead Rails takes a lot more time than I realized. And to make things harder, my friend Macho and I are on brand new accounts and can't spend a single Robux on the game. We're not cheating. Because of all that, we realize we can't waste more time by only trying to get a win. We need to get as many tasks completed as possible. Oakley dokely, bro. $500. Equip. I just put it in the ground. Oh, yeah, that counts. That counts. Unfortunately, though, those were the easiest challenges on the whole board. Later, they get so hard that one run ends up taking me 3 hours. Case in point, Macho and I thought the next easiest challenge to begin with would be to win a run without killing any animals. Oh, no horses must be harmed, Macho. Save me. Oh, thank you, Macho. Oh my gosh, dude. I couldn't kill him because I couldn't kill the horse. It's a werewolf night. Run, Macho. He's trapped in the house. Go back to the train. He's trapped on a porch, but he's trying to chase us. Macho, go, 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 go. Start the train. We could all start the train. Oh my gosh, dude. And after getting admittedly very lucky, we win our first run and get to cross off a few bingo squares. No harming animals and win a run.
But bro, we barely escaped by the skin of our butts, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Crazy Cool Cowboy and Worm Conductor 23 were almost wolf food. Good thing that, as always, I've got a plan. Ooh, class items. Cole. In Dead Rails, you can purchase things called classes. Depending on which class you have equipped, you begin the game with different gear or abilities. Some let you drive the train and reach the end faster. Some help you fight, and some give you a headlamp so you can see in the dark and not get ambushed by a stupid werewolf again. I decided to purchase that one. It also happens to give you 2 coal, which I use to start the train and save some money. Money I need to buy a revolver before anything else because we're doing the no melee challenge this run. And on our quest to get Macho enough money to buy a gun too, we stop to loot a town heavily guarded by zombies. Surely I have enough ammo for this. I have 7 bullets left. I can't kill him. I'm gonna die, Macho. Juke, juke. It did not work. It did not work at all. So in order to save bullets on our second attempt, I hatch another plan. What if I throw the holy water onto that huge group of zombies? All right, try and align me with them. This is the only way we can take them out without using all of our ammo. Okay. Nice, we took out a whole lot of them with that. And after successfully robbing the bank in that town, we use our money to cruise to the end and secure another challenge under our belt. Actually, 2 more. That run, we beat a scary electric boss as well. Oh my god, what was that, dude? Oh my god, he's throwing shit at us. I killed him! As you can tell by my horrified reaction, that was basically nothing. Now that Macho and I have some practice, it's time for us to take on harder challenges. Actually, the hardest challenges. The 4 Horsemen of the Wild West. This run is gonna take forever. But what is a Horseman of the Wild West? Peace, patience, charity, and skill. Each of these words has an insanely difficult challenge associated with it. They end up being the hardest tasks I face in the whole video. Macho and I choose to begin by tackling peace. I think we should wait at the first town because they have turrets here. There's some newspaper over here as well. Could be somewhat useful. The main reason we need money is for coal and for our barricade because we need a good barricade at the very end. The Horseman of Peace represents a fully pacifist run. We can't kill anything ever. Basically, every point of interest in Dead Rails is heavily guarded by monsters. We need money for fuel and a barricade to keep us safe from the final boss, but we can't get money without killing. Good thing we don't have to be the ones who do the killing. Let's get some barbed wire. Maybe we like try and drive past enemies, and as they chase our train, we can try and lure them onto the barbed wire at the back. This is really risky. We're gonna have to really dance around them. Wow, nice. Okay, nice. That was easy, dude. Let me see if I can lure just one singular bandit over. Okay, he's onto me. He's taking some damage because of the barbed wire. He fell over. I can't kill him. I need to like jump on him, help him up. Ow.
Okay, not worth. We got to abandon them. I guess barbed wire doesn't work on them. It's too hard because they fall over. I lost a lot of health.
Killing zombies is good and all, but they're worthless. Bandits and other monsters sell for money. Luckily for us, I had already hatched another plan.
Blood moon? Oh, that's really good. Okay, we need to get to the next town quick though. Oh, we're here.
Every 10,000 meters in this game, there's a safe zone called an outpost. If a monster enters that safe zone, they get brutally gunned down by automatic turrets. Hey, it's not us killing them.
Okay, there's one. Oh yeah, they just get owned.
Yeah, it's currently a blood moon, meaning vampires spawn all night. And unlike zombies, they're valuable.
15 bucks each. I'll go ahead and grab 2 walls now.
But that's not enough defense. We need more money. Way more. Luckily for us, we find the lab building immediately after.
I really hope there's no zombies in here. That would very much complicate things. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any zombies. I can't find any gold. Wait, I can sell the brain in the jar at least. How much does the brain in the jar sell for?
$250?
The brain in the jar is crazy!
Using our extra money, I purchased some armor to prepare for the hardest part of this challenge, the ending. To beat Dead Rails, you need to raid one final outpost, pull a lever to lower the bridge, and kill a bunch of bandits as they shoot you. Only problem is, we can't do that last part, so one of us needs to hop out of our train fort, pull the lever, then hop back in without dying to the 40 bandits there. Macho is my sweet little conductor, so I volunteered as tribute.
Oh, we're here. We're here, bro. Oh my gosh. It has been pulled! I'm back in! Dude, there's one literally right outside. There's 2! Oh my god! I'm so glad we had that extra barricade for the little tiny cat, dude. This is so scary, bro! What the? Oh, another one. No. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god. But after 4 minutes of barely surviving with bandits breathing down our neck,
we did it, boys.
we cross off the pacifist run and speedrun challenge off the list. Yeah, we actually did that in under an hour. I guess when you don't kill anything, you go quicker. Unfortunately for us though, that was the easiest Horseman of the Wild West. The other 3 take multiple hours longer. So in order to prove we're ready for the more difficult Horseman, we gotta cross off some easier challenges first.
No guns, no reloading.
Those are 2 squares we can cross off at the same time. 2 for 1 deal. And no, the pacifist run didn't count because the turrets are guns. Come on, this is elementary level gun knowledge.
Guess I should buy coal because we can't use guns.
Which would normally suck. I mean, the melee in this game is so bad, it's less effective than a gun. That isn't a joke, it's just a fact. However, because of the class system we discovered earlier, Macho and I had a bit of a boost.
Dude, I just killed like 40 zombies at once. You can also trail enemies and have them like sit on the outside of a wall of a house. Dude, maybe vampires crack.
Yeah, the new class Macho and I bought, Vampire, is a little powerful in the same way an atomic bomb is a little powerful. This is the only class in the entire game with a speed boost, and that alone makes it the best already. Usually you can't outrun monsters and die trying, but with Vampire, you can literally bait an entire town of zombies without them touching you. Now, Rico Miller, the creator of this game, knew this class was overpowered, so he made it burn in the sunlight. Yeah, if you're outside during the day, you take damage. Really inconvenient considering daytime is the only time you can see anything. Nighttime is so dark, you can't see your own hand in front of your face. At least it would be inconvenient if it mattered. The damage is so little, you don't lose any health at all if you're just killing things with your knife. Yeah, that's another thing with this class. If you attack things with your knife, you steal their health. That, plus the speed, plus the increased melee damage. Yeah, I was also thinking those other buffs weren't enough. Make this easily the best class for a melee-only run. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. No matter how you slice it, pun intended, wiping out a town with a knife is a lot slower than with a gun. That town took us 10 minutes. So by the time we reached our next town, I concocted one of my signature cowboy escapes.
All right, wait, Macho, let's lead them all. Let's lead them all. I'm gonna lead everyone in the town that I can find. All right, now run back and forth. Lead them a bit.
Wow, entire town wiped out. This melee run may be even faster than a gun run, but that doesn't make it easy.
It's another pure werewolf night. That's fine, we can actually fight these fools. Oh, werewolf. A couple of them. I'm gonna get them stuck on the wall of the church. Nope, they're too smart. Macho, can you grab crucifixes from the church?
For context, crucifixes summon a bolt of lightning whenever they touch an enemy.
Oh, they're after you now. All right, I'll grab them. There's still one after me, too. Oh,
For context again, that skull icon means Macho just died.
Oh my god. There's holy water in there. I need it. I need the holy water. They stepped on a fucking crucifix. Did they just kill themselves? Oh my god, all of them died. That's awesome. All right, don't mind if I take one of these from you. And,
However, you may have noticed, Macho and I are playing this run a bit differently. Before this round, we realized that there was something nefarious lurking on the bingo board. Something that ended up being the 5th horseman of the Wild West. There's 5 now. 5 horsemen. And the 5th of these 5 horsemen is...
oh shit. I have to unlock every class though. Oh crap, that's gonna be the hardest one, I think. Because we won't have any more quest bonds.
Yeah, one of the squares is unlocking every class. To do that, you need 650 bonds. Bonds being the premium currency of this game. You can find them rarely hidden throughout the game, but for a point of reference, 5 bonds costs 50 Robux. So unlocking every class would be about... wow. Getting these bonds while doing all these challenges at the same time could take even more than 24 hours on its own. I really don't know if it's possible. So, on this run...
castle? Uh-oh. Let's do it, bro.
For background, we've seen this castle on every run and passed it because I know it's the most dangerous structure in the game.
All right, let's drive closer to the castle just in case you need to make an emergency escape. I think we can do it, bro. I have holy water. I think it like spawns them infinitely though. I think it's like procedural spawning, so I don't know. Yeah, vampires are starting to spawn. Oh, there's so many bonds in here. Oh, there's so much stuff. Holy crap. I got a few of them. I'm scared, bro. There's so many. This may be like a grab and go type place. They may just infinitely spawn here. Get the bonds and leave. You can try and lure them outside while I grab the bonds. Any more bonds? Dude, this place has so many bonds. Okay, I'm leaving now. Dude, that was awesome. I got so much loot and so many bonds. There's so many bonds in there, dude. The castle. We actually did it.
Thanks to Macho having my back and distracting the monsters, I looted the entire castle. We are crushing this run. But it ain't all peaches and cream.
Oh, there's a camp. Wait, stop. Camp's gonna have armor. Let's see. There's gonna be a lot of bandits there. But we should be fine, probably. I'll just loop them a little. Test out the holy water strat early. Oh my god. Macho, they are f***ing hard. Holy shit. They're coming for you. The ending may not be as easy as we thought it would be. Do you even have a bandage to revive me with?
And while I'm down, subscribe and maybe share this video with a friend if you think they'd like it. But only if you're actually enjoying the video, okay? I mean it. Thank you. I don't know what in the world Macho went through with those bandits, but after 4 minutes of him not sending any messages...
oh my god, that must have been a really rough night.
Bro, what we gonna do for the final boss? It's like 500 times worse.
Not sure. Apparently it's a bad idea to bring a knife to a gunfight. Who was gonna tell me this?
We're dead, bro.
Wait, Macho, I have a genius plan.
What, bro?
Something so smart, it's insane.
What, bro?
An incredible plan.
Tell me or I'm gonna explode.
Okay. What if instead of fighting the bandits in the final outpost with our knives and holy water and stuff, we don't?
Wait, we're like low-key good, I think. Bond. Run! Bond. Run! Bond. Run! Oh my gosh. I got all the bonds. Back to the ship. Snoil. Oh my gosh. I'm in it.
Nice, LOL.
Nice one, Macho. We got 2 done there. No reloading, no guns. And to celebrate, Macho and I do an easy task. Make a friend.
Hi. Who's this person? Shaniqua? Oh, Shaniqua and I are buddies now. And there's also El Mencito. Let's do it. I'm vampire, so no sun for me. Hey, sir, Teco para los vampiros. Yeah, los vampiros. That's us.
I did that part. Vampires stay in the cart and only leave at night. Oh, he needs to catch up. Pegalos is a word that they love to say. What is pegalos? Stick them. Oh, look, they gave us a little shield. Unfortunately, we all quickly died in a horrible massacre, but not before I got the chance to friend El Mancito and Shaniqua. Task complete. However, when we attempt our next run with no coal, only using zombie corpses as fuel, and no sack, we instantly realize...
shit, we can't start off with coal. We need to use newspaper. Oh my god, it's nothing. It literally gives like no fuel.
Wait, we can't only use zombies.
Wait, no, Oh my gosh, we need to restart the run. Dude, we may need to walk for a bit. At least I may have to.
Yeah, so we can't start the train. In a game about riding a train, the train is kinda a must. And after taking forever to walk all the way to the nearest house and collect zombies for fuel.
Should this be the run where we do no attachments and we do the sack? Because these are a lot of zombies. And yeah, let's do that.
We quickly abandoned the no sack part of this run, realizing I didn't want to make that walk 5 more times while holding a newspaper up to the sun so I don't burn alive as a vampire, and replace it with the no attachment challenge.
But bro, 5 zombies is small potatoes.
Yeah, we definitely need to maximize our distance with these zombies to reach a town.
How, bro?
Wait, you should be conductor.
True, bro. Conductor is an incredible class that maximizes our potential distance by allowing us to pilot the train at a faster maximum speed. Absolutely necessary for our limited fuel, and helpful for the overall challenge through giving us an option to complete it faster.
Okay, okay, let's do it. However, because fuel is so limited, Macho and I need to stop at every town and kill all the zombies to refill. And the conductor class halves Macho's health, so he needs to leave all the killing to me. Just gotta handle it all myself. Shouldn't be a problem.
What's that? Here I go. Any holy water? No. Okay, crucifix gonna have to do. Whoa, let's do this. There we go. I got all of them.
Macho climbs out of his train to grab some zombies and refuel as I protect him. And then it's on to the next, much bigger town.
Oh, there's 2 banks. A treasury bond. Oh, I died! Whenever you group zombies, they can just insta-kill, dude. It sucks. All right, get some shots in and then revive me.
Macho stayed alive and picked me up, but regardless, I realized we needed to play more safely. So once we got to the next outpost,
we'll get a few of these bulletproof sheets. Come pick these up. Put them on the train.
Without attaching them.
Oh. Well, those can just sit there forever. I totally forgot we're not allowed to attach anything. Good catch, Macho, good catch.
There is no easy way to protect Macho back on the train. It's fully up to me to make sure not a single zombie gets near him. We're already 1 hour into this run because of the beginning and all the towns we've looted. I just gotta make sure not to mess up again.
Lots of fast zombies in this town. Here, I'll kill him closer to the train this time. Here I come. Why'd I die? The sun! Macho, they're all coming for you! Dude, I totally forgot about the sun. Crap, that was a big waste. I can't believe I forgot about the sun damage. That's awful. Dude, oh my god. That was an hour wasted. That was a harsh reminder to me. We don't fail often, but in a challenge where winning a run usually takes 2 whole hours, losing a run costs us that much time. And 20 minutes into our next attempt, no! You're on your own, Macho. They're climbing up, they're climbing up. Oh, I was so low health. Oh man, another time sink.
Okay, bro, we cannot be wasting this much time on each run. I gotta make another one of my notorious cowboy schemes. We speedrun the beginning of our next run, trying to leave and loot towns as quickly as possible. Then, at about 30,000 meters, by the way, I haven't said this yet, there's 80,000 meters in a Dead Rails game, so there's your sense of scale. But at 30,000 meters, my scheme begins. Instead of continuing to stop by every town, Macho and I fill our sacks to the brim with zombies and just keep chugging without stopping until we're out of fuel. This takes us all the way to the final boss.
You got the other turret guy, nice.
Nice, Macho. That one was perhaps a little harder than we expected.
But we did it.
Nice. But, unfortunately for us, something treacherous is brewing. As you may have potentially noticed from that challenge, these tasks are getting concerningly difficult. Macho and I have left baby mode and are now in hardcore mode. And even more, we've only completed 1 of the 5 horsemen. We gotta start hammering down on those soon. But before I tackle all that, I may as well get one last easy one out of the way. Maybe I go ahead and do solo.
Sure, if you want, bro.
All right, Macho, gotta leave you behind for this one. The solo challenge. I'll just get the conductor and get it over with. Yeah, because I don't have Macho to drive the train, I gotta buy the conductor class and do it myself. I may only have half the health of a normal class, but I can do this. No pressure.
Okay, well that went well. A bandit just 2-shot headshot me. I guess I got unlucky there. All right, got some protection now. Let's get out of here.
We've won so many games already, this shouldn't be hard. Just gotta do it all myself. I got this. And after 20 minutes into this run...
Oh my god, I died. Oh, that was a really good run. I should have just played it safe. I shouldn't have tried. Oh my, I'm so stupid. Did not expect solo to be one of the hardest missions.
I'm dying way too often and wasting way too much time. I'm not even at the hard challenges yet, and I'm already fumbling. I gotta play it safer.
I need to camp in here till morning. I literally can't see the code. Guess time to check Discord while I wait.
Instead of trying to loot anything during the night or even walk back to my train, it's definitely safer to just camp in a house all night. I can't risk getting hit by even one zombie. Once it became morning, I got out of there and headed to another town.
Do this quick. 5, 4, 6, 2, 1. Gotta hide. I think I'm hiding now.
And after stalling out another night, I get some armor from a bandit camp to help me be even safer.
I like what I just got. Ooh, that's the only piece of body armor I don't have. All right, bro, I'm suited up.
10 minutes later, I collect enough bulletproof sheets to guard the Pentagon.
Boy, do I feel safe.
Dude, I've got this. This is gonna be easy mode. I've spent an entire hour doing this run because of how safe I've played it, but now all I have to do is just hop out of the train, lower the bridge, and hop back in. That'll only take like 5 seconds. I practically can't mess this up.
Here we go.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. I thought the armor was supposed to be fucking good. Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm not even at the hard part of this challenge yet. I still have 4 horsemen to beat. I've got 11 hours, but I'm leaking time at a rapid pace. That run alone was a full hour wasted. I can't afford to fail anymore. I gotta push through.
No! Oh my god, how did you even get in? Jesus Christ, how was I even supposed to survive that? I don't blame myself for dying there, oh my god.
As I fumble this over and over, wasting time over and over, I realize I need to start speed running. That way, when I inevitably fail and die more, I'm not wasting 20 minutes each run. And in order to speed run, I needed to learn. Spawn in, instantly bring the starting coal I get to the furnace, sell the starting gold, but I don't use it to buy coal like the tutorial suggests. I buy a cheap revolver and 2 cases of bullets. Grab some newspaper and use it to block my windows so I don't get 2-shot by a bandit again. And by now, I know I'm about to have to use that revolver because of this tip I picked up throughout my failed attempts.
7,000. It seems like the first town always spawns at 7,000.
And because I knew the first town spawns at 7,000 meters, I knew that I didn't need extra coal at the beginning to reach it because the 2 coal I started with is exactly enough to reach 10,000 meters. But still, the revolver I bought only has enough ammo to kill 20 zombies. So I carefully eliminate only the zombies around the bank and doctor's office, allowing me to enter and loot those 2 buildings without getting attacked. And through practice, I learned that if I manage all of that in under 5 minutes, I can make it back to the train perfectly in time for it to turn night. No more camping inside of buildings for me. Then I have to make it to the outpost and do all my shopping and selling before morning. So by the time I set out, I'm on pace to repeat that process. After looting about 2 more towns, I earn enough money to purchase hundreds of bullets for the final outpost, and enough coal to get me there. In other words, after reaching about 30,000 meters, I literally just hold forward until I'm at 80,000, the final boss.
I just got 1 shot, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was typing my notes. Why is the winning sound effect a gunshot? I thought I was fucked, dude. Dear lord. Oh my god. Oh, you can't do that to me, game.
can't do that to me. I did it. Okay, solo done. Solo has been completed. All right. I finally completed the run, learned and grew as a person, yada yada, blah blah blah. Time for the real hard stuff. We beat the easiest horseman of the Wild West, peace. So the only 4 remaining are patience, charity, skill, and the awesome last one, which I didn't expect to be so difficult, so I didn't give it a cool name. These are all insanely hard, so we have to knock them out while we still can. The question is, which one do we go for? I guess it should be the walking one next, Macho, right? I feel like that's natural progression. I mean, walking only and no train, that's the next natural step.
Are you sure, bro?
Yeah, that's a horseman of patience, and it's definitely the most time consuming, so we need it out of the way first.
What even is it, bro?
We have to painstakingly walk all the way to the end. No train, no riding horses, nothing.
Then maybe we be vampire because of super speed, bro.
Maybe, but we don't have a train to shield us from sunlight, and holding up a newspaper to block the sun the whole way would suck.
Concoct one of your signature cowboy schemes, bro.
One of my signature cowboy schemes that everyone knows me for? One of those signature cowboy schemes?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what options we have. Starting with a revolver is good. Survivalist may also be good. High roller, Macho. We may get struck by lightning doing high roller, but 1.5 times more money, which could be really good for snake oil. Maybe one of us is high roller because you can just give me your items, Macho, and I can sell them if I'm high roller, and then I can buy you stuff. What other classes do you have? Any good starting ones?
Miner.
Yeah, you know what? Miner is good. Miner's good because we're gonna be out in the dark a lot. It's decided that I'm gonna be a class named High Roller, which earns 50% more money from selling, but is 10 times more likely to be struck by lightning. That comes up later. Macho, on the other hand, is a miner, spelled M-I-N-E-R. I'm not that type of Roblox YouTuber. This gives him a headlamp, allowing him to see at night. Because we have no train to hide in during the night, this light will be very important to our survival. Time to take on the most punishing, most time-consuming challenge of the entire video. Alright, we'll leave the train here. Because I'm high roller, I get $95 at the beginning instead of $70, and use that extra money to instantly buy a rifle instead of the weaker revolver I usually buy. I'll let you take the lead because you got a light. Let's go. Dude, this is gonna suck. And suck it does. Going at a pace of 400 meters per minute, we're on track to reach the end in only 3.5 hours. Let me say that again. In an ideal run, a run where we don't die and have to start over, it will take us 3.5 hours to reach the end. In that time alone, you could watch the Minecraft movie twice! The Mario movie nearly 3 times! But, shockingly, the amount of time this takes isn't even the worst part. Alright. What night is it? Zombie night. Okay. I think we should probably just hide like on every night, generally speaking. Usually in Dead Rails, when it's nighttime and monsters start spawning, you just sit in a safe zone or you drive your train. Your train is actually super safe because no monster is fast enough to catch up with it. But without a train... That guy. This is scary, bruh. Because we don't have enough ammo to kill more than a couple monsters, we're forced to hide all night. Thankfully, like I said, it was a zombie night and we survived. Turning daytime, I think? Yep, okay, let's go. Any night is a challenge on this run, but between zombies, vampires, and werewolves, zombies are definitely the easiest to deal with. And after 15 minutes of walking... Is it the town? That is the town. Let's go to the hut across the town because I feel like it's gonna turn night soon, probably. Oh, it's turning night now. Okay, go back to where we came from. Blood Moon. Okay, that's the worst possible scenario. You already know that blood moons spawn vampires, but what you may not have known is that vampires can teleport. That means we can't hide from them. And unfortunately for us, we do not have a lot of ammo to defeat them. I have 9 shots. They're gonna teleport in here, so we gotta be careful. I was praying this didn't happen to us. We may die here. But it was then something unexpected happened. Okay, wait. For some reason, the vampires weren't teleporting into the house. Wait, are we actually fully safe from them in the building? Because vampires can't enter buildings without being welcomed in? No way they coded that. There's no way. Yeah, so vampires can't teleport inside houses for some reason. Honestly, in a game where the enemies don't even have walking animations, I find it hard to believe Rico Miller coded in lore-accurate vampires. So this was probably a bug, but a very welcome one. However, after surviving the night, we realized there was no way we could loot that town. I have 9 bullets. That was until...
Wait, don't pick that up. Mouser, revolver ammo. 46 bullets in my Mouser. We actually got this. And it also came with like 26 bullets in the gun.
And after carefully robbing the bank and church, hey, cowboys ain't got morals, we got lucky with another vampire night and survived until morning yet again. And by the time we got to the first safe zone, I realized it had taken us 28 minutes!
Don't we gotta do that 8 times, bro?
Don't worry your little head off about it, Macho. You know me, man. Know I have a plan.
True. What's the plan, bro?
In this game, there exists something more valuable than gold, more valuable than silver, a liquid nectar of the gods bestowed upon us by Rico Miller himself. And after buying enough ammo to hold us over for days, it was time.
Now we need, I guess, spend the rest of our money on Snoil. That's all we gotta do, just spend all of our money on Snoil.
Anyone do the stream Snoil is slang for snake oil. Shout out to Blorpy for that one. I'm stealing that term from him. Seriously, check out his channel if you haven't already. He makes videos exactly like this way more frequently than I do. Anyways...
Alright, so, alright, those are all yours. I've got 8, you get 8.
And as it turns nighttime, we relish in our precious Snoil. You see, snake oil actually gives you a small speed boost when you drink it. Normally, that wouldn't be very useful, but in theory, it could save hours on this run. Especially considering you can drink multiple at once and stack the effect until you're moving at light speed.
The Snoil consumption begins, bro.
We're Snoilers. Yup, that's why I wanted to be high roller this run. I need to become a millionaire and spend it all on my crippling Snoil addiction. Time to test it out.
Alright, you ready? 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 5, 6, 7. I'm a little disappointed by the speed. I thought it would be much faster.
Oh, that tiny speed boost cost us nearly $700. Welp. Snoil is still worth buying because of its healing properties, but we decide to only save it for special occasions. And after another 30 minutes of walking, dear lord, we stumble upon something that fits the bill.
Ooh, Colonel Mustard's place. You can get a lot of money for his head. I reckon we do it. We've got enough bullets.
This is mean old Mr. Mustard's military base. His name is actually General Prescott, but I call him mean old Mr. Mustard. And as you will see, that's for good reason.
You get them from the right, I'll get them from the left.
In this base, waves of difficult zombies rapidly spawn. These guys have guns and swords and stuff, so if you don't shoot them quick, they'll eat you for breakfast. Anytime we've stopped here, Macho and I have struggled, but now...
Alright, hey Mr. Mustard.
But the hardest part is the reinforcements that get called in afterwards. Those will give us some trouble for sure. This is so awesome, dude. These horses don't stand a chance.
Bro, didn't that used to be hard for us?
Yeah, I'm glad we're doing this bingo square now instead of earlier. That would have shredded us earlier.
We're the best, bro.
We sure are. Nothing will ever inconvenience us or challenge us ever again.
Alright, what night is it? Oh shit. No, it's Thunder Night.
I've already explained the vampire, zombie, and werewolf night, but there's one I haven't mentioned, the Thunder Night. It's a night where no monsters spawn at all, only lightning and thunder. Normally, this would be good, but remember when I said earns 50% more money from selling, but is 10 times more likely to be struck by lightning. Alright, well, we hide in here for tonight because I'm a high roller, and I will get struck by lightning and lose all of my ammo, and that would suck. Lightning instantly kills you, so I can't risk leaving shelter. This is a big waste of time. And when the morning arrives, something even worse begins to sink in. If that felt slow to watch, it's because it is. We're not even halfway through, and it's taken us 1 hour and 10 minutes. I sell mean old Mr. Mustard for a good amount of money, but as it turns night, the run gets even slower.
Is it a lightning night? Oh my god, it is.
This run is taking long enough already. I can't keep hiding nearly every night because of some lightning.
Don't worry, bro. I got a plan.
Oh, really? What is it?
Surprise.
Oh?
I'll do it when we reach next town, bro.
Alright, that shouldn't take too long.
Is it a Thunder Night? It is. We need to get under this arch, bro. I'm snoiling under this arch. Safe and sound.
I hope your solution works, Macho, because this is getting annoying.
Relax, bro. I got it.
And after half an hour more of walking, this run has taken us 2 hours now. We eventually find the next town, and Macho gave me his gift.
Here you go, bro.
You gave me a lightning rod?
Yeah, bro, though we don't have a train to put it on.
Yeah, and I'll just carry it. Oh, it's a lightning night, bro. This is gonna be awesome, dude. I'm gonna get struck by lightning, dude. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. That lightning rod just saved my life. It saved my life, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, that voice is my friend Tempest, by the way, making his scheduled appearance in my 24-hour challenge as per usual. But for some reason, he didn't want to walk nearly 4 hours with us, so he's not actually in the game. Anyways,
I actually have negated the debuff of this class.
and thanks to that, we eventually reach 50,000 meters. We are 62.5% of the way there now. Sweet. Macho and I are getting pretty strong. Tons of ammo, tons of armor, tons of snoil. Because of that, we adjust our strategy a bit.
Yeah, I'll get near you. Let's do this. All right, it has begun.
Instead of hiding from monsters during the night, Macho and I are now watching each other's backs and shooting anything that spawns. And most importantly, doing that while walking.
Playing duck hunt as we walk. So awesome. Nice. We'll just keep on keeping on, Macho.
Now all that's left is to just rinse and repeat until we reach the final boss. But as we walk there, our addiction only worsens.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 23, 24, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we each get 18 snoil. Ungodly amount of snoil. No man should ever have this much snoil. I just want to chug like 6 snoil. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
On everyone's soul watching this video, we are all addicted to snoil.
We're just casual snoil viewers now. The feeling I get when I triple snoil is the same feeling I get when I cut people off on the interstate. Oh, I'm going so much faster.
And funny enough, because of our absurd amount of snoil, we basically have infinite healing. So, ironically, despite this being the highest stakes run we've ever done, I mean, we literally lose 3 hours if we mess up now, I still have this to say.
Dude, there was a time where I was horrified of reaching that final boss, but now I'm like, I feel so hardened. I feel so battle hardened. I feel like we've seen it all, man. We've survived it all.
Okay, but don't get too cozy.
I'm still worried. We need to be super careful, but
I'm pretty sure we got this. Unfortunately for me though, there was still one last threat on the horizon, which was, interestingly enough, not the final boss fight. It was the night before the final boss fight.
okay. There's the outpost. One last FNAF.
I'm calling this night FNAF because as you progress through Dead Rails, each night progressively begins spawning more and more enemies. The difficulty ramps up. On our first zombie night, we only had to fight 4, maybe 5 of them, but because we're at the end of the game now, we potentially have to defend ourselves from over 50. Let's do it. Surrounded by tons of zombie corpses, we march onward to the final outpost. Our second horseman of the Wild West nearly slain. And I'll be honest, we completely destroy it. I'll play some highlights in the background of us killing the bandits as I talk right now, but it really wasn't hard at all. Apparently, it's a good idea to take out the final outpost while walking.
We did pretty good, man. We did pretty good.
Yeah, bro, one last snoil for the road.
I have one less snoil. Cheers, bro. Cheers. One less snoil. Few things in this world feel better than a triple snoil.
Unfortunately for us, it becomes a lightning night, and I have to hold my lightning rod. Shouldn't be a big problem. Oh my god, why are 40 zombies rushing us right now?
Oh, Macho, fire, fire, fire. Dude, we're so ready, dude. One last surprise, but we were so prepared. Holy crap. I'm throwing my lightning rod out. Whee! I don't need it anymore.
We did the run without even touching the train. The last time we saw a train was 3 hours ago. There you have it. It took 3 hours, but another of the 4, or I guess 5, horsemen of the Wild West has been slain. The walking only challenge. And also, we technically knocked out the no train challenge too, which is nice. And keeping that momentum, let's knock out another horseman. The Horseman of Charity. I choose the vampire class, he chooses the Alamo, and we begin the run. And, instantly almost lose. Oh.
I almost just got money.
As you may have guessed by now, the Horseman of Charity is the no money challenge. In a game where you need money for guns, bullets, healing, protection, fuel, light, and to complete the tutorial, this may be a little difficult.
Alright, I totally forgot we're not doing any money.
That's alright. Let's just get to the first town. Should be easy, right?
Okay, we need coal. Oh, we're not allowed to use money. So this is the zombie fuel run all over again, huh? I've done this song and dance before. Where's the sun? There it is. I'm very familiar.
But before I can even walk to the first house, a blood moon happens, so I just decide to return and use vampires as fuel.
I think vampires give a good amount of fuel. Oh, they do not.
But at least they barely give us enough fuel to make it to the first house, where we could kill some wolves and zombies to get us chugging again. Unfortunately for Macho and I, a greater problem was encroaching. A problem not even my notorious world-renowned cowboy schemes could overcome. You see, it's 6 a.m. I probably don't need to say more than that.
Dude, I'm starting to get tired.
In my notes, I write that my eyes especially are getting really sleepy, and it's hard to type this right now. And because of that, I'm making some dumb mistakes.
I'm dead. I have a lot of bandages on my corpse, so you just need to survive the night.
Any zombies over there, bro?
I'm looking. Not around the train that I can see. The bandages are over here. They're in town square.
For context, to revive someone in this game, you need a bandage. I had a few on me that I dropped when I died, so now Macho has to go retrieve them to revive me. However,
there's a lot of zombies in this house. There's a zombie coming up to you right now. Watch out. Nice. Okay, there's a few zombies here. Most of them are trapped inside this house, but there's like 3 right here on the doorstep. Yeah, corner camp them. Yeah, good. All right, there's 2 right here. You can probably corner camp them around the blue house. They're on the porch. Yeah, there's a lot inside that you need to kill. There's like a ton in there.
And after killing like 10 more zombies...
Hey, what's up, bro? I'm back.
Macho managed to do all that without a gun somehow. So when I discover a gun in the town with a few bullets, I give it to him. I have my vampire knife, so I should be fine. But that gun I just found him barely has any ammo. If something doesn't change soon, we're only gonna die more and more.
Better think up a plan, bro.
Okay. Hear me out. What's the best structure to rob for bullets and guns?
I don't know, bro.
It's a place we've already been before.
Is it what I think it is, bro?
Mean old Mr. Mustard's Party Palace.
But they have guns, bro.
That's alright. We just need to loot another town before we find it so I can get a gun of my own. I mean, what are the chances we find it before hitting another town?
Bro, outpost. So many weapons.
I should really stop stating things confidently. I feel like this always happens. Anyways, I guess we have to raid this joint with my knife and Macho's dinky revolver. Surely nothing could go wrong. Fuck, I just did it again.
All right, maybe we can cheese them through the wall. What the? Okay, we need to cheese them through the wall, I think. Christ.
Yeah, turns out in a gunfight, a knife is entirely worthless. And I'm burning in the sun. Apparently, I'm too tired to be making plans because this was a really bad idea. I have to rely on Macho to carry me.
Oh my god, there's so many, dude. Oh, there's still another with a gun. Jesus Christ, there's more with guns. I'm gonna die. Bandage. Holy crap.
And to make matters even worse,
the cavalry is already here?
Yoink.
There's a rifle and pistols in here, Macho.
Luckily for me, my goat Macho Taco had already climbed up to the cannons of the base and begun shooting the horse jockeys.
I cannot believe you carried that.
I'm tired. I'm making obvious mistakes. That plan was a horrible idea, and the only reason we lived is because Macho clutched up. I don't know how much longer I can go on for. I decide that once we finish this run, I'm gonna take a 1-hour rest. Emphasis on rest, not a nap. If I napped right now, I'm not sure if I could wake up. This is a really risky choice, because we're on a tight schedule here, but I have to do it. I can't keep on keeping on like this. At the very least, after looting guns from Mr. Mustard's Party Palace, we were prepared to blaze down those tracks straight to the very end.
Here we go. Don't drive in. Why don't we just take it slow. Give me my bombs.
Nothing ever goes that smoothly though, does it?
You enjoying your final stand, Macho? Okay, I guess not. Okay, and I am I'm walking over here. Standing on here. Macho has died. That is unfortunate. I'm frightened.
Regardless, I managed to hold my own weight, and before long...
Good for us, man. Okay. We only have a few bingo things left.
With that run complete, we finished the No Money Challenge. Another horseman has been slain. And also, we completed the only earning money from corpses challenge, because we didn't end up earning money at all. I'm back from my hour of rest, and I'm feeling much better. Plus, I ate a scrumdiddlyumptious bagel, so now I've got some fuel in the tank. And it's at this point, Macho and I realize we've only got one horseman left. The absolute hardest horseman of them all. Skill. I'll go ahead and tell you now, this is the no damage run. We cannot take a single hit of damage from anything in the entire game. In Dead Rails, enemies can glitch inside your train, aimbot shoot you from 200 yards away, and hit you through walls. I should not have to explain why this will be so difficult. Even in the pacifist run, where we basically hold up in the train the whole time, I took damage.
Bro, can we actually do this?
I mean, we have to.
We've improved a lot, bro.
Have we improved enough?
I don't know.
Okay, well, it's not like we have to do it right now.
Maybe we should, bro.
No, Macho. Let's take our time. We still got a couple challenges to complete before that.
I guess you're right.
Like, no sack challenge. Oh god, the no sack challenge. Haven't we tried that one like 3 times during other challenges and have had to give up each time?
Yeah, bro.
And if we want to multitask, don't we have to do this at the same time as the no healing items challenge?
Yeah, bro.
And with no healing items, it's literally impossible to revive each other because we need bandages?
Yeah, bro.
Guess we'd better prepare what classes we're using.
Zombie's perfect for this. Perfect time to test out the new zombie class. Because we can eat corpses instead of using healing items. Because look, healing items aren't even allowed with zombie.
Yeah, I choose the zombie class because it can't use healing items anyways. And Macho, of course, chooses the conductor. I mean, look at the guy.
Okay, no sack, Macho. Sucks more than anyone would ever expect.
And guess what? I was right. Check out this epic sackless gameplay.
Yeah, I'm tossing this to you, Macho. Yo! We're making an assembly line for the no back run. Silver statue's a little bit valuable. Let me toss it over to you.
Yo! Not to mention, when I rob the bank, I need to individually carry over every single bar. It would be a nightmare if we fail this run. Macho and I need to pour all our effort into making sure this doesn't go poorly. So after 50 minutes of throwing gold bars, buying armor, and racking up bullets, Macho and I approach the final outpost. We can't mess up. We actually destroyed them, bro. Let's go. Wait, what's that?
Is it a blood moon? It is. Standing on the bridge will be difficult.
You see, in Dead Rails, after you pull the final lever to lower the bridge, you have to survive a 5-minute long onslaught of bandits and zombies. This would be really difficult, but to get around it, you can just stand on top of the bridge's support beams and they can't reach you. Unfortunately for us, as you know, vampires can teleport.
Yeah, we're gonna need to deal with vampires up here, I think. No, I'm dead. Stay alive, Macho. You can't use healing items to revive me. God, Vampire Knight sucks. Holy crap.
But despite him trying his hardest to survive, Macho has half the health of a normal player. And before long...
No.
So, we're getting dangerously close to the end of the 24 hours. We haven't beaten the no damage run, and I haven't unlocked all the classes. Yeah, remember that square? The secret 5th horseman? I'm not even close to completing it. Both of those tasks alone could take hours to finish. And I don't even want to think about the other wildcard squares left that could be a shocking challenge. I don't know. I didn't think the sack run would be hard, but it's taking longer than 2 of the horsemen.
We just can't mess up again, bro.
We can't mess up again.
Gold. Yup. Gold. Yup. Alright, line it up. Boom. Let's toss. Hooah! 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 This run is just throwing simulator.
We're spending a lot of extra time collecting and selling extra resources, and here's the reason why.
All right, is there coal? Don't see any on this side. Yes, coal, we win.
Yeah, borrowing the strategy I used for my solo run, we just waited for an outpost to eventually sell us coal, bought it up in bulk, then held the gas pedal until reaching the end. On top of that, we spent tons of money on an insane amount of armor. It still takes us 42 minutes to get to the final outpost, but eventually.
I think we got them all.
This time, you may have noticed, we also planned ahead and drove here the second it turned day. There is now a 0% chance any vampire wedges himself up our butt crack and kills us. I proceed to watch Instagram Reels on my phone while we wait for the bridge to lower.
Okay. We can use our sack again from now on.
But by the time we complete the no sack and no healing items challenges, it's already 3 challenges remain. No taking damage, unlock every class, and no using corpses. I have no idea how that one is still here. It slipped by somehow. These could legitimately take us hours. What's the easiest way to do this?
Maybe a pacifist run, bro.
No, that's way too risky. Because at the end, we're totally gonna get shot while using the lever.
Get a bunch of armor.
Armor doesn't matter. We can't get hit a single time. We may as well have 1 HP.
Just buy a bunch of coal and hold forward to the end.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But we need money for coal. And to get money, we have to loot towns and fight zombies.
Well, we're dead.
I don't think there's a single low-pressure way to do this. No matter how we slice it, we're gonna have to win the hard way.
You think we can win, bro?
Only one way to find out. Let's hope we've gotten good enough, bro. Recycling the strategy and timing I developed from my solo runs, Macho and I rush to the first town.
Okay, where's the bank? Okay, the bank is around. I don't know where the bank is. Oh, fuck. A really bad spot, I think.
Yeah, a secret cowboy scheme I employed for this run was continuing to use the zombie class. I didn't explain it earlier, but the zombie class has a perk where you're much stealthier and not easily detected by monsters.
Yeah, I have high stealth, so I'm gonna try this out. I'll tell you if I take damage. Okay, I found the bank. Not in the most convenient spot, but it's not awful. 61321.
I then fully check around the bank before entering it. In this game, zombies like to hug walls, and the problem with that is that they can hit you through them. I make sure there's no zombies around this building, and when I enter to take the gold, I make sure not to stand near any walls in case a zombie somehow walks up and hits me through one. But that wasn't the only problem.
I'll hop on. There's zombies chasing it. Drive quick, don't stop. Here I come. Okay, maybe stop. These zombies are very confused. All right, let's just make it to the next outpost. Yeah, it's gonna be nighttime soon, so we'll just chug there.
I successfully loot the town in time for us to make it to the outpost before night. We board up our train with metal sheets, then rinse and repeat the process until eventually...
Oh, coal, Macho, coal. We're good, we're good. Okay, I've got 10 coal. That should be enough.
By now, we've memorized that 1 coal gives exactly a quarter tank of fuel, and that quarter tank of fuel can take us 5,000 meters. So now I'm confident we have enough to just hold the gas pedal until the very end. But that doesn't mean the trip will be easy.
No damage, we're good. Okay, and this should get us to 50k. We'll stop at the 50k outpost and then we'll refuel, and that'll get us to 70k. And we'll stop at the 70k outpost and we'll stay there until the night is at like 2 a.m. and then we can go to the final outpost. Oh my god. Bandits are so scary, dude. Macho, you sit back in that chair right now, dude. What was that?
Needless to say, after that bandit jump scare, we fortified quite a bit more with metal sheets.
Let's quadruple fortify this, dude. I'm spending all of our money on walls right now. We're so good. We got our little entranceway. We're solid. We're rock solid. Let's go.
Now, we just have to beat the final boss. There's hardly any time left in the challenge. If we fail here, it'll set us back an entire hour. Unlocking every class will take us 1 to 2 hours at least. If we fail here, we can't afford to spend that long. We can't fail.
All right, let's keep going. There's gonna be guys on the left and right. Okay. Going slowly. I'm traveling with the train and gonna use it as like shield if I need to. And there's guys in between these houses. I think every single one's gone. I think we're good. I don't think anyone's left in the houses. Okay, let's go.
Macho and I lower the bridge and begin our 5-minute timer to the end of the game. But then something horrifying happens. It turns nighttime.
It's a thunder night. It's a thunder night. Or a zombie night. Oh crap, zombies are spawning up here. Be really, really careful.
Zombies are literally spawning on top of the bridge with us.
Dude, this is so scary. They're dropping all around.
If a single one spawns close enough, then touches us even a little, we could lose the entire challenge.
As long as we just stay alert and vigilant, if one spawns up here, we shoot it. 30 seconds. Oh my gosh, bro. This is like actual 5 Nights at Freddy's. Oh my god, come on. Oh my god, they keep spawning off the edge. Oh, I'm clenching my butt, dude. 10 seconds. Oh, one almost spawned on top of the railing. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Yes! Oh my god.
They hit me immediately after we won, bro.
They hit you immediately after? Are you serious? We did it with like 1 second to spare. You got hit right after. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
That was probably the most stressful thing ever, bro.
I can't believe we did that. Oh my god.
And with that, the last of the original 4 horsemen has been slain. The horseman of skill, no taking damage. And also the no using corpses challenge. Like I said, I have no clue why that was still there.
Macho, we have one more thing. One more quest standing between us and finishing the bingo board. Something I didn't even think would be possible. Something Blorpy did not think would be possible. The best Dead Rails challenge like doer ever thought that the best I could do was 2 bingos. And I'm about to do the whole board blackout.
Wow, bro.
And all we have to do is unlock every class, Macho. I just need Priest and Survivalist. Both are 75 bonds.
That's 1,500 Robux worth of bonds. We've already collected about 5,000 Robux worth of bonds. We just need 150 more. Let's do this.
Bonds on bonds. Bonds on bonds on bonds. Bonds. Bonds on bonds on bonds on bonds. 6 bonds. It was actually really nice. Can't really see much anything. I'm just sort of guessing where the people are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bonds is good. Alright, 74 bonds is what I have right now. I need 75 more.
Macho and I are looting the map more thoroughly than we ever have before. We're getting bonds from every possible source in the entire game and making some pretty good progress. Unfortunately, because of that, it's already... Rush to the end, beat the final boss, collect all the bonds near it, and I realize we're actually on pace to complete this in time. We've only got time for 1 more game, so we cannot mess up at all. With this run, I earned around 60 bonds. I'm at 90. I only need 60 more. I can get that next run. I can. And after beginning the next run and looting all the way up to around 120 bonds, it was officially... I almost have enough bonds to win the challenge. And there's only one structure left to loot on this run, the castle. We're all familiar. The most dangerous structure in all of Dead Rails. Let's do this.
I just gotta be quick with it. Here I go.
And as I ransacked every room in the castle for their bonds, I realized this run has actually been really fun. Dead Rails is really fun. It's telling that in this game, the horses and zombies don't even have walking animations, yet millions of people play it every day. It really makes you feel like you don't need to be a pro to make a successful game. You just gotta make it fun. And boy, has it been fun. An intensely fun 24 hours. I had the pleasure of sharing with my best friend, who had my back the whole time, even when I fumbled under the pressure. And hey, speaking of pressure, look at me ransacking this castle flawlessly. I think I've improved a lot since the beginning of this video. I went from dying anytime I even tried to raid a structure, to barely scraping by, to being a bit addicted to Snoil, we don't talk about that, to effortlessly destroying the game. So, with that being said, I don't think I need this thing anymore. Let's wrap this up already.
I need 2 more bonds. 2 more bonds. I got it! I'm out, dude! I'm out! Goodbye! Holy crap! Oh, run, Macho, run! Okay, moment of truth, man. Come on. Priest, Survivalist. I have every class in the game. Our bingo board is complete. Timer done. And it would have been possible without my worm conductor. And now I'm gonna go sleep. Goodbye.